HollyHood Dej, welcome to Lua Lua. Appreciate you coming on.
What's the word? I'm happy to be here.
So let's start from the beginning. Where are you from?
I'm from out west. I'm from everywhere though. Like I lived everywhere. I want to say I'm just from out west because I ain't really grew up out there. I'm from everywhere though. I lived in the burbs. I lived in the city, south burbs, west burbs, all that. Like everywhere, out of state, all that.
So what was your childhood like growing up if you're bouncing around?
Yeah, moving around. That's
Moving around.
literally what it was. Moving around, meeting motherfuckers, living over here by these people, then switching up, living over here by these people. It was different. But when I finally got stable, that's when shit got lit. And that was like around 5th grade. But like from being little to 5th grade, I was moving around like hella.
I seen a clip where you almost got kidnapped out west. Like what will you break that down?
Yeah, I was staying in my daddy crib out west. And I was finna go to college, but me and my granny had got into it, so she sent me over there. And she turned my phone off, and I had stuff I had to do. Like, I had some shit for college I had to do and turn some type of paper in for a deadline. And she turned my phone off. So, I went to Dunkin' Donuts, and I went at like 7 in the morning as soon as they opened up, because my phone needed to be on. I was at my daddy crib, and he didn't have no Wi-Fi, no shit. So I got up early as hell, walked to Dunkin' Donuts. When I got to Dunkin' Donuts, it was this dude in the alley. Like, he was turning in. And I thought he was talking to somebody behind me. And, like, they was saying, hey. But he was looking at me the whole time. And I wasn't paying no attention. So then when he started going, I was walking through the alley. His ass pulled back on me. And, like, he just had some look. Like, he just looked like he wanted to take me. Like, why is you backing back trying to stop me in my tracks? And my ass I just ran into Dunkin' Donuts. And I ran in there, and he came back around. I seen him. He was pointing at me through the window. And I was so scared. I called my homies. So they stayed on a couple blocks over. I called them, and I'm like, please walk me home, because I was so scared. But I still got done what I had to do with that Wi-Fi at Dunkin' Donuts.
That's crazy.
For real, I just had to, and I was mad as hell. I told my granny, like, you bogus. Like, you see this shit just could have happened. I just could have just got kidnapped, and your ass turning my phone off. I ain't got no Wi-Fi. I couldn't even call nobody. I was over dramatic though, but that shit was scary.
I can only imagine. What made you want to transition from college into making music?
Honestly, I was already making music before like college. Like, I was making music as a kid, and I was just like with anything. Like, I be singing and I be rapping, but like I used to just make little raps. Like, my mama had videos of me just rapping when I was little, like freestyling and shit like that. So like I always did that. I just never acted on it. Like, I just never knew, oh, go to the studio and make a song. And I was just doing like remixes of songs and just having it in my notes and rapping it to myself, and then I'll rap it to my friends, and they'll be like, damn, that shit raw as hell. But like, I'll be doing it over the time. Like, I'll rap to my brothers probably when I was like 12, and they're like, oh, that shit decent. And I'm not even telling nobody. Then like when I get to around 14, 15, I'm rapping it around my cousin. They're like, oh, okay, that shit raw. Then and I finally started actually rapping, and people was fucking with it. So then I'm like, okay, people fucking with it, then I'm gonna just keep doing it, because I need that confirmation that this shit not weak. And that made me keep going.
So where did you get the name HollyHood Dej from, and what does it represent for you?
I made that up myself. I really get it from, because, like, I lived in some good-ass spots, and I lived in some bad-ass spots. Like, I done lived in a mini mansion for a decent amount of time. Like, I'm talking that bitch got all type of shit. And, like, we got a big-ass backyard. We got a deck, upstairs, downstairs, basement, like, all type of shit. Like, shit was raw as hell. And I was living there for a decent minute. But that was my grandma's crib, and like she was staying in Naperville, and if you know about Naperville, like that's they get money out there. Like, it's ain't nothing but it's predominantly white, but motherfuckers get money out there. So my granddaddy had a big ass crib out there, a big ass mansion with hella rooms in that bitch, hella bathrooms. Like I said, it was decent as hell. But then again, I was just staying at my daddy crib with no fucking air in that bitch. We hot as hell. No fucking Wi-Fi. I'm walking to Dunkin' Donuts to get Wi-Fi. So, like, I done had best of both worlds.
What type of perspective does that give you from living in a mini mansion to like?
It just teaches me how to adapt to shit. Like, it don't even matter. Like, I don't give no fuck. I'm the type of person, like, As long as I got me something to put over me, I could go to sleep. A little cover, I'm cool. I don't give a fuck what it said. Like, that's
Really?
just how it is.
How long have you been making music?
Recording shit. I started recording shit during COVID. That's when I found out. Like, when I started hearing that shit through, like, actually hearing myself, I'm like, oh shit, that shit sound better than just rapping it on Snapchat and recording myself. Like, I like that. So that's probably like 19, 20, 21, I'd say like 4, 5 years since I've been actually taking it a little serious with recording myself and going to the studio. But I ain't know nothing about dropping and shit like that. I was just recording music.
Yeah.
I was just recording music and playing it for my friends. Like, I didn't know shit about dropping music or doing nothing like that. Like, I caught on to the trillers and shit a little late, and I started doing them. And I'm like, oh, okay, people fucking with it. That's when I first started actually posting shit. But I would be on Snapchat. That's when I used Snapchat. I don't use that shit no more, but I was using Snapchat, and I was posting my little snippets on that, and people was commenting like, damn, that shit rough. But, yeah.
Did you really have a cameraman turn you down, or turned down working with you because you rejected him?
Yes.
That's crazy.
That is crazy. That's bogus as hell, because, like, why you just don't get your money? But, yeah, he turned down working with me because I didn't want to talk to him. I seen him in person after, like, he texted me. Like, I told him, what about the music tip? His ass left me on red. I'm damn. He told me, you be playing. Nah, you be playing. What's to the music tip? His ass left me on red. Okay. I know my shit out weak, but you know what? Fuck you.
How hard is that as a female artist? Like, how often does that happen where, like...
Most of the time, you could tell when a motherfucker just a goofy that's just trying to get in the studio with you. You could just tell, like, motherfucker don't really be hitting on shit for real. Like, you go to their page, ain't shit really hitting on nothing for real. I just be knowing, like, this. And how people be coming, like, I just be treating their ass honestly. But some people, I done did some songs with some people that's males, and shit done went good and no weird shit. I have met people, but once I peep the weird shit, I be cutting that shit off. I ain't gonna let you not finna have my name out here. All type of ways.
What would you say because from the outside looking in, like, Chicago had like a real female unity movement for a while where everyone was kind of like supporting each other and stuff. What would you say happened to that?
I don't know. Motherfuckers be getting into it. I feel like people just be getting into it. Like, everybody be cool. The next thing you know, this person into it with them, and they was just cool. You be like, what the fuck? They ass was just cool. Posting each other, now they into it. Like, I don't know. It be drama within that shit with all that trying to, I don't know. I be supporting people, though, and people support me, so, but I don't be with all that. Like, they be clicked up in drama and shit.
Extra.
Yeah, extra shit.
Top 3 female artists in Chicago.
From Chicago.
Not naming yourself.
Not naming myself. Top 3. Okay, I'm gonna go. It's no order though. Queen Key. I'm gonna go Tink. That's kind of hard. I ain't gonna lie, just for the, like, people around me now, I'm gonna go Mellow, because she been putting on for, like, what we got going on in our years right now. Like, the young people, she been putting on for them. So I'm gonna go Mellow.
How do you stay grounded and inspired amid the ups and downs of the music industry? It's like a roller coaster.
I just keep going, and I don't get no fuck, and I don't know. I try not to dwell on shit, because when you dwell on shit, it just make you move slow. I try to just keep going, like, it is what it is. I don't know. Somebody gonna tap in sooner or later. Like, I just feel like that's how that's gonna go. But yeah, I just keep a level head, and I try not to let shit get me down with this rap shit. Like, you got to be confident with this shit. You can't just be doing shit and then when motherfuckers say something, then you feel some type of way. I be confident with my shit, so I really don't get no fuck what nobody say.
What's been your proudest moment in your career so far, whether it's a specific track, performance, or collaboration?
I think just having, like, some of my peoples in New York, and, like, they be taking me out there and shooting videos for me. I never did no shit like that. Like, I never been to New York. And since I've been partnered up with them, I've been out there, like, more than, like, 4. It's been, like, 5 times back to back I've been out there. And, like, I be fucking with that shit. and we be working and shit. And I like that. That's probably the most thing that I've been liking so far with my little journey that I've been doing, because I ain't know nothing. Like, I really did not know shit about no distro kid. I didn't know nothing about like going to legitimate ass studio mans. I'm just going to anybody, and like that shit, it sound decent to me because I'm not knowing no better. But then when I go to another studio, that shit sounding glass. And you be like, damn, this shit sound like it could be on the radio. And you really see your potential more than that. So it make you just want to do better, fuck with the best of the best, for real, for real. Like, that's how I feel.
Most definitely. I always push for like young artists to go to a professional studio right away, because then you really get that like feeling.
Oh, bro, I ain't know nothing about nothing. Like, I promise you, people was start telling me shit. I don't know nothing about that. I just been making music.
Walk me through your creative process. How do you write lyrics, and what role does Chicago's drill or underground scene play in your music?
The way I write music, I just be chilling. Like, it be random too sometimes. Like, either I do be drunk or high and I just start writing, or sometimes like I just be thinking of rhymes in my head and I throw it in my notes, and then I go back to it and I be like, okay, let me write a song with this little bar that I just made from earlier, and I just be doing it like that. But I be getting a feel of like, if I'm not just playing no beat and then freestyling on it, because most times I do that too. I'll play a beat and I'll freestyle. If I really like the beat, I'll try to freestyle and catch a good ass flow on it. But sometimes I don't even need a beat. I'll just be like, I be at work making shit up in my head, and then I put that shit in my notes, and then I gotta go find a beat to go what I just made up in my head type shit. So that's how my thought process be. And then wait, what you say was the last one, the one that was added on to that?
Have, my bad. What role does Chicago's drill or underground scene play in your music?
I feel like it do play a part of my music, only because it don't be no cap in my rapping. I be rapping about shit I done really went through, and I know how Chicago get, and I know how that shit be. I'm not in no gang, I don't condone none of that shit, but I done been around it, and I done seen shit like most of us done seen. That's why we rapping about that shit, but some people be bapping. Hold on, bro. That's how it influenced me about shit that I actually went through. I don't just be talking to be talking.
As a female rapper in a male-dominated genre, what challenges have you faced breaking into the industry, and how have you overcome them?
I just try to do my best. Like, that's all you can do. Like, try to do your best. I be trying to just do my best. Try to stand out from everybody. Like, I don't be wanting to be the same as everybody. And I try to be as versatile as I can, like doing different type of shit. I don't like to stay in one genre for real.
Right way. If you could give advice to any aspiring female rapper from Chicago, what would it be?
I would say keep going. Get you a little team. Like, surround yourself around motherfuckers that want to see you do good, because that make you feel good when you in the studio with your homegirls and they ass like fucking with the shit that you got going on, and they not hating it, and you're around motherfuckers that see what you got going on. They're gonna make you want to keep doing that shit. Even if you just believe in yourself, you don't even need no crowd. Sometimes I go to the studio by myself and it just be me and my studio man in that bitch, and we be rocking out. But just keep going, stay strong, and yeah, that's pretty much it. And don't let nobody tell your ass nothing different from what the fuck you got going on.
That way. HollyHood Dej, appreciate you coming on Lua Lua. Look forward to seeing what the future
Thank you
holds.
for having me. We fried, I'm not gonna lie.